Marlene Fumia rejoins us now in the Coach's Corner. Marlene is the primary caregiver for Andrew. Where to start? It is such a tough thing to do. How difficult? I mean, it's a wide-ranging question, but how difficult and what are the real rocky steps in dealing with Andrew day in and day out?
Each day it's different. As a little guy, it was easy because you handled mostly the physical needs. Now as an adolescent, it's more difficult because he's going through all the adolescent challenges.
Are there characteristics within the caregiver that make him or her effective at it?
The willingness to do it.
But sometimes it just falls to people. I don't know that anyone begs for this task.
No, it's a job. It's a full-time job. And you're right, you don't go and interview for it, you just get landed. And you end up having it lifelong. So you have to figure out how you work within it.
Dealing with Andrew personally, a 14-year-old boy, 8th grader, middle school, a lot of things going on, and a degenerative muscular disease. What are the personal challenges right now that he's dealing with and you're dealing with too?
Every day the decline. You know, he wants independence, he's screaming for independence, and he can barely eat anymore by himself. So it's the emotional side now that's much worse than the physical side. Physical things you can deal with leverage and equipment and tools, but the emotional side, sometimes you just have to let him vent and say, you're right, honey, it sucks.
How can you keep him up? I mean, is there a mantra that you keep reminding him of, maybe to kind of keep him emotionally up?
He wants to be a normal kid. He's always said, Nana, I'm just a regular kid. So regular kids are having the same emotions that he has. And one of the things that they do to get through that is they talk about it and they stay engaged in healthy things. And that's where, for Andrew, Athena's been a charm. He's engaged, as we all know, in announcing for the basketball games. He's engaged in the musicals. He's engaged in class. So keeping him engaged and keeping him unfocused into some of the horrific things is key.
I feel like caregiving is sort of a shortcut to sainthood on earth.
It's just a job that you do, and it's one of the most rewarding aspects of my life, but it's also one of the hardest.
Thank you for joining us. Marlene Fumia, who is Andrew Longwell's grandmother and also his primary caregiver, with some just great and invaluable advice for us here in the Coach's Corner.